See, it is not very often that you perform in a national company and you get an award from a multinational company. ऐसे मिलता नहीं है, परफॉर्म करो नेशनल कंपनी में और अवार्ड मिल रहा है। अब प्रणव भाई ने 2-3 चीजें बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कही। एक कही थी, सुनाई दिया वहां पे क्या?
गोल्स।
अरे एक ने बोला यार। So he talked about goals. You need to be very specific about your goals. So your vision was 3x 5y?
Yes, sir.
Your vision was?
3x 5y.
And that meant 1100 crores? Correct. So now let us look.
In 2026. In 2026.
So this was the plan which we discussed last time. That the goal for 2023, when we met in 2023 Star Award meeting, the goal was how much for 2023? Can you see the slide? 5? 5? How much did we do? मनीष यहाँ आ जाओ। अरे the fact that you had a goal which was considered to be a very aggressive goal, going from 2021 325 crores to 550 crores, and you landed at, so it gives an applause of that nature. When I So Aishwarya was telling me when we came today evening that the crowd which came in 2023 was more responsive. Their claps were more louder. Do you think that the crowd of 2023 was more alive than the crowd of 2024? So make her believe that. Aishwarya, do you think it's better than that? See, you're not hearing anything from the back. See, do you still want to convince Aishwarya that 2024 Star Award winners of 2023 are better than those who won in 2022? You'll have... start please. कोई तो करो यार. मैं आगे की स्लाइड पे नहीं जाऊंगा. आप डिसाइड कर लो कि आपने क्लैप करना है कि नहीं करना है. अब आगे जाएंगे सर. अरे दो चीजें की हैं. 550 करोड़ किया है और गोल भी किया है. मजाक नहीं है. और पटाया में तो सिर्फ सेकंड फ्लोर पे बैठे थे हम लोग. पटाया में तो सिर्फ सेकंड फ्लोर पे बैठे थे. अब कहाँ हैं हम? अरे एक बार बाहर झांक के तो देखो. अरे जोर से बजा दे भाई. I can promise you the ladies are doing a better job than the men.
always.
as always. So then we decided that we need to move forward from 554 crores. And now for 2024, we are going to plan for 650 crores. And going by the fact that we are already halfway past this, we have some challenge, but whatever commitments we've had in the month of August and September from all the business units, I don't believe that will be less than 651 crores. Now, Kotawagi Sahib is telling me that that table should be brought forward because despite all the seriousness, they are not clapping. Kotawagi Sahib, उनको बोलो यार. अभी देखो, प्रणव भाई said one more thing. जब शेर के सामने दूसरा कोई आता है, ठीक है ना, तो शेर सोचता है ये लंच है और हाथी सोचता है. अभी इसका मतलब क्या है कि हमें अपनी परफॉर्मेंस तो देखनी है, हमें यह भी देखना है कि हमारे कंपटीशन ने क्या किया. करेक्ट? करेक्ट? हमें यह भी देखना है कि कंपटीशन ने क्या किया. तो आप देखते हैं हर डिवीजन में हमने क्या किया और कंपटीशन ने क्या किया. और अगर आपको लगता है कि आपके डिवीजन ने, if your division has done better than the competition, then you should come here. Correct, Shishir? Yes, sir. So let's go to the next slide. Now see, this is N card. So N card people are ready? Yes, sir. एक ही है सिर्फ N card में. इस साइड कोई नहीं N card वाला. तो हाथ क्यों हिला रहे हो? ये बोलने नहीं बनता यार. You have done 168 crores. Next, 109% of budget, 32% growth with 5th rank. जितने मार्केट में कंपटीशन है, जितने मार्केट में कंपटीशन हैं, सिर्फ 5 बचे हैं मारने के लिए. You only need to beat 5. हाँ, ये भी सही है यार, बिल्कुल. We are 5th. Now Pranav bhai did one more thing to make your job easy. He allowed Pariksha to make N card into 3 divisions. एक डिवीजन के 3 डिवीजन बन गए. अभी तक कंबोज ताली नहीं बजा पाया. अब मजे की बात देखो, हम कंपटीशन को कैसे हराते हैं. By dividing this into 3 parts, N card is what rank now? N card now, the new N card is already number 1. मतलब कि डायलिसिस का शेयर कौन? अरे तो जोर के बोलो यार, और आ जाओ ना बीच में फिर. अरे एन कार्ड की नंबर 1 बनने पे भी कोई सामने नहीं आएगा. अरे आ जाओ यार. You are the number 1 in the country. कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है. Critical care cardiovia is already number 5. And anesthesia, we are at rank 2. एक ही बचा है बस. अब बताओ जंगल का राजा कौन? NCARD, Cardivia and Namshia. Congratulations to the team and congratulations to all of you. Very good. Team Samjan, we mentioned that they did 60 crores, but what is to be mentioned is, next slide, next. At 100% of target with 23% growth, 4 बचे हैं. See now, you have got your award, so you are not clapping now. And remember, Samjan and Alicia go hand in hand. So next is Alicia, which is a new part of Samjan. %98 of budget with 20% growth. Please remember one thing, 20% growth is not a small figure when you look at the area in which they are operating. They have done a 20% growth, taking a challenging growth and coming into an element of 96% of budget. Congratulations to Team Alicia. We will not talk much about the next slide, which is Critigen. Now it has been changed to Critizen. But only thing I'll tell you about Critizen is that we are now going to focus on corporate hospitals, and in less than 4 to 5 months of the formation of the team, they have done their highest ever sales in 4 months' time. And they are clearly planning for a big mandate. Now there's another team which won the maximum number of people coming to Star Awards. And Kotawagi is already smiling. Can I see the next slide, please? So see, तो जोर से बजा दो यार कम से कम. और ग्रोथ देखो कितनी है, ग्रोथ. ये 35% growth है over last year, but if you look from 21 to 23 within 2 years, they have doubled their sales. Congratulations. Now looking at this slide, you have to ask me one question.
2x2y.
Huh?
Is it 2x2y?
2x to y. You have to ask me one question. There is this slide which you have to observe something and ask me a question. There was one quiz which Aishwarya had. This is my quiz. There is one question on this slide. Arey, nobody wants to know the rank of Ivagenic. तो फिर यहाँ क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे, पूछते क्यों नहीं? I'll tell you. See now, इसलिए नहीं दिखा रहे. अरे आप तो आ जाओ. आप तो आ जाओ. 2 साल बचे हैं, ताकि आप नंबर 1 पे पहुंच जाओ। बस वही 2 ही बचे हैं और 2 ही साल बचे। बस वो अभी बता देते हैं आपको।
Lions led by the lions.
ओके, इसको कहते हैं शेर की चाल चलना, करेक्ट। The other team which had high number of people, team Urologia. %31 growth, and already in just less than 3 years, in less than 3 years, there are only 7 people ahead of us. Just less than 3 years. This is the type of work which is happening at Samarth. We are not only happy with the sales we are doing in-house, but we are happy with the fact that we are beating competition day after day. For oncology, we don't get the Ipsos data. So next slide, please. But Onquest and Conquest combined in 2023 have become a business of 34 crores. And if you would want to appreciate, when Onquest team came over here for their awards, 9 people have come, and what is the strength of Onquest? 9 people out of 30. So 30% of Onquest team is a Star Award winner. Sandeep, not many people like you. I don't think people like Sandeep as much as they like Kotavagi. नहीं? नहीं? आनंद ठीक बोल रहा है ना? बिल्कुल कमाल कर रहे हो यार, आप बैठे और वहाँ ताली नहीं बजाने लोग यार, कमाल कर रहे हो। कुछ भी नहीं, कोई आवाज़ है, पता ही नहीं लगता यार। Nobody likes Conquest. You don't want to clap for them? That person in the corner is never clapping for anybody. So now we'll go from Conquest, having 30% of the people as Star Award winners, to the next one. Please come. iLife Business. They have the sole person here, and if you can clap for him. Though being a business of a plan of 3x 5y, they have done 2x in 2y. Can you see that? And lastly, we have Zoets, which started in 2017, effectively 2018, and in the first 5 years, they've done 3x 5y. So this was a summary of all what each of the division and how it has been growing. Next slide, please. But the fact is, Samarth as an organization, each division has been beating competitors. Each division has been growing. How has Samarth done as a company because of the cumulative effort of all of you? Next slide, please. इससे तो बनता है fastest growing company in the top 50 companies. ये ऐसे होती है ताली यार, देखो देखो ऐसे होती है ताली, ये इसको कहते हैं ताली, ये देखो ये ताली बजती है. और अब मैं आपको मजबूर करूंगा कि मेरे बिना कहे आप ताली बजाएंगे. देखो अब नेक्स्ट स्लाइड, ये देखो नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट. अरे फिर अभी देखो 57th रैंक थी, फिर 54th रैंक हुई, फिर 49th रैंक हुई, अब 47th रैंक है. We have not been doing sales only, we have been beating competition, every division, every year, and Samarth as a company, which shows what this shows is the strength of the performance. When only one or two people perform, even that is performance. When 3 or 4 people perform, even that is performance. When the entire company performs and then our performance goes up, that is performance. That is what we are showing here. एक बात पांडे जी, और आगे जाते हैं. नेक्स्ट, सेल बढ़ाना तो इजी है, ब्रांड बनाना कितना इजी है. Now suppose you have heard about iPhone 16. So another quiz, what is the selling price of iPhone 16? 79,999, है ना? And somebody else? Huh? 1.62 or 1.54? Because there is a model which is the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and there is iPhone 16. If I remove the name of iPhone there and give you any mobile phone, will you give me 1,50,000? What is the power of iPhone then? It is the brand which sells. सेल तो सभी करते हैं, ब्रांड हम बनाते हैं. देखिए नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. ये क्राउन पता क्यों लगा यहाँ पे? एनी गेस? अरे जंगल का राजा कौन? ओके, वी गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. 4 brands which are above 20 crores. Now, look at the other beautiful thing. Next slide, please. Next. Yep. Now we have got 5 brands which are above 15 crores. We have got 8 brands above 7 crores. We have got 18 brands above 5 crores. And we have got 31 brands above 2 crores. That Samarth has got 61 brands which are recognized in the industry. They are your iPhones. You make these brands bigger and bigger. And these brands are in all the divisions. The credit of every business unit is that all of them have got big brands. And that is the strength of Samarth. And how does this happen? Next slide, please. See, I'll give you 2 or 3 examples only. Look what Samjan and Alicia are doing. Look at these two, which is endophysician and Addison-Day's disease. In the area of endocrinology, we are strengthening Samarth's presence in a very specific area of endocrinology. Competitors have not gone there, we are there, and once we become big over there, we will be the first players to be big. See the base work Samjan is doing over there. Now this is what happens. When you don't see numbers, you don't applaud. But these are the type of activities which will create the numbers tomorrow. I'll give you some more reasons to applaud. Alicia team is working in the area of gastro and proctology. And again, proctology was never a science so much known or so much understood. Team Alicia is working in that area for therapy shaping efforts. That means they are working on KOLs to make sure that the opinion of these consultants is towards our products. I'll give you another example of marketing. Next slide. Zoetis realized that they can work with alliances. They have allianced with 3 international companies so that they can bring to the market those products which are more accepted by customers. And then do, next please, the fogging which Mr. Pranav Shah mentioned in his presentation. So again, some of those works which has been done by marketing, I think if the PMT was here, you would have much appreciated the work they are doing. I'll give you another example of it. Next. EcoSam. Now ask Kotabagi, what is the importance of EcoSam to make sure that there are numerous couples in country who cannot afford treatment of infertility. Kotabagi and his team have come out with an appreciative effort to bring IVF to the lowest rung in the society, thereby increasing the size of the market. Osmosis is an effort being done by Sandeep's team to make sure that prostate cancer efforts are spread across all the specialties. And we have a very strong portfolio in prostate cancer, because of which Sandeep today is growing at the rate of 42%. And just one last point on marketing. Mithu's team is working on urological experts to be more favorable toward Bethanical, where we have launched a product called Urotone SR. See what efforts make a difference when you have the key opinion leaders in our favor. Next slide, please. Urotone SR as a new product in the first year is 2.8 crore. The awards which have been won by the IVF team or Evagenic team. Kodabagi, why don't you read it out? Next and next.
First award was in 2023. That is IVF Fertility Champion of the Year organization.
Hello. The first award
Samarth received in the year 2023 from ET Healthcare, and the award was IVF Fertility Champions of the Year in an organization character for a national. And in 2024, we had two awards in a fortnight time. One was from the ISW Council, which works very closely with the Government of India as a Best Fertility Pharma Company of the Year. And within a fortnight, we received another award. That is from Times Network. You all know that Times and Times Now. And that is Pharma Excellence in Fertility.
What is the commercial advantage of this? I'll tell you. Kotabagi missed mentioning that there was a doctor in Gujarat who never took HMG from us. And we were pursuing him to buy HMG, and HMG is more to define that he really accepts our quality. And that doctor called up Kotabagi that I've heard so much about Samarth now. Please supply me HMG now. How medical is supporting us. See, in Bothanicol, the first ever study to be published by us is in the area of Bothanicol related to the launch of Urotone SR. And similarly, another study got published to report the managing of IVF, which is going to be presented at COGI in Lisbon. What does this mean? Samarth being recognized in the world of the medical fraternity as a company with a scientific temper, working towards. So once you are known as a multinational company and you are also known as a company which is doing efforts towards the medical size, is when you gain size. And see what happens. The next slide. Once we are able to do clinical trials, we will then be in a position to launch products which are first to market. And that will make all the difference to the marketing efforts. Okay. We are also getting support from other functions next, which is Tumkur. Now, we heard about heparin, enoxaparin from Mr. Pranav Shah. We heard about HCG. We heard about cerebroproteins. We heard about other products. But we are also getting new products. Next slide, please. If Evagenic team gets recombinant FSH or recombinant products, they can grow by another 100%. If Sayandeep and his team gets MABs, we can grow another 100 products. And similarly for NCARD and for the other critical care teams, when we get the blood products, we have got a huge chance to grow. And that's the type of support we are getting from Tumkur. All the teams which you saw, which have to become number one, when they get this type of a support, ask Sayandeep, can he become number one if he gets MAPS? Ask Kotabagi that if he gets recombinant, can he become number one? Any day you will see that these teams are willing to say that they'll become number one when they get these products. Next slide, please. We are supported by distribution. Next slide, please. We are supported by P2P, procurement, Tumkur, all the divisions, including HR and finance, which Mr. Pranav Shah mentioned. It is because of this that we are here. What more we can do is to ensure that whatever the company is going to do reaches the customers very fast. And it can do that by, next slide please, making that our execution rigor is very good. We are able to cover our customers in a manner as we have planned. And that is the coverage compliance, which we focused upon last year. There has been some improvement, but we need a lot of improvement in that space. Doing this we can be sure of going next year to see what you gain as an individual. Because all this the company gains. You also need to be number one in number of things. I will show you where you have become number one. How much is the incentive Samarth has given in 2024? It's planning to. Can you see the number, please? 6.5 crores. Is somebody earning as much now? There are people who are earning incentive of 40 to 50,000 per month. Can we see their names, please? Is anybody present in this room? There you are. See, there are people present over here who have earned these incentives of 40 to 50,000 per month. Not only that they are earning incentives of 40 to 50,000 per month. See what's happening to career growth also. Next slide. We got more number of people in Star Awards, the point which Mr. Pranasha mentioned. Now look at the next number. In the last 18 months, 64 colleagues have been promoted. 25 of them are sitting in this room. Can those 25 people please stand who got promoted in the last 18 months? Please. See, you perform, you earn incentives, and you also grow in your career. So Samarth becomes number one. You are going ahead in your career as Samarth moves towards its trajectory. And not only these people, these are the people who have progressed. Next slide, please. Next. And next. So these are the people who are here, who have got promoted while earning incentives and while making their division number one. Now there is a whole list of you present over here. It is up to you now whether you want to earn incentives, whether you want to grow in your career, and whether you want to become number one. And if you all want to become number one, the ultimate objective will become well within the reach. And our ultimate objective has been, next slide please. If we just grow by 30% over the next 2 to 3 years, we have been growing at this pace of 25 to 30% in the last few years. If we continue to grow at that pace, the goal which we have set for ourselves of 550 crores moving to 1100 crores is clearly visible. So all you've got to do is to come to this in a very planned manner with each business unit doing it. Okay? And we started this whole meeting with the theme of T20. So let us now go to the next slide, please. All talk about and cheer for this 1100 crores. Thank you very much.